Hello and welcome back to Goddess Tales. I'm Serena and I'm here embracing my story in hopes that it inspires you to embrace your own. In my memoir, A Baker's Dozen: The Recipe to My Sanity, I explain the acronym Goddess and what that means to me. And in these videos, the first 7 videos on this channel, I am going to be aligning the word goddess along with the 7 chakras. And the acronym Goddess stands for gratitude, omnipotence, discernment, devotion, expression, soul, and spirit. And in the first 2 videos, I aligned gratitude with the base chakra, omnipotence with the sacral chakra, and today we're going to talk about the D, discernment, and align it with the third solar plexus chakra. I'm going to read the excerpt on discernment from my memoir. Discernment is the ability to judge well. I must admit, I did not always use my better judgment. It took me a while to learn from my mistakes. First, I had to understand why I was making those mistakes. It typically came from ignoring my morals. I had to stop going against myself and start making better choices for me. I started saying no, not just to myself, but to others. I started to change my diet, work out, and take time to recover. I would turn down some invites from friends and family to stay at home and accomplish a small chore I wanted to do. By saying no to those things, I was able to say yes to others. It felt good to change it up. So, in order to change things up, like I said, I had to realize where I was making the mistakes. So, in order to realize what mistakes I was making, it was more about my confidence, my self-worth, and that's where that aligns with the solar plexus chakra. So the third chakra, the solar plexus, that is about your personal power, your self-worth, your confidence, like trusting your gut. And I have been, just to say, I have the color of the color that you embrace with the solar plexus is yellow, which is why I'm wearing this shirt that I actually tie-dyed myself at a friend's son's birthday party. It was fun, creative. But anyway. But yes, so embracing your self-confidence, knowing your self-worth, knowing who you are. So I started asking questions like, who am I? What are my priorities? And I had to start prioritizing myself, which is why I had to start saying no to friends, going out and having a great time. It is good. I'm a fun-loving person, but at the same time I'm also grown and I also have responsibilities that I have to take care of. And sometimes, taking care of your responsibilities means saying no to something that's fun. Like in order to make, using discernment, making better choices is basically like being healthier, So it helps you align your priorities. It helps you know what's good for you, like what's important to you. What's important to me is my health, my home, my credit score. Though all of those things help me with my self-worth. That's what's important to me. It doesn't matter what's important to someone else, as far as that's how that is concerned, because health is different for everyone. So, but by making healthier choices for you, what's good for you, um, that's something that only you can know. I mean, and if you need help finding out, there are doctors, there are specialists, there are, gurus, however you want to find it, you can. There's so many avenues for you to know, to find out the unknown. So, and we all know by knowing better, it leads to us doing better, because when you know better but you don't do better, that leads to guilt, that leads to shame, and those feelings are heavy. We're working our way up and growing up and out through the chakra system, making sure everything is in balance, and then growing upward and outward. So feelings like guilt and shame by not making the best choices based off of what not what someone else says, because, you have those friends that just they don't want good for themselves. And that you watch them, they're not making the best choices for them. And you're listening to them thinking that they're making the best choices for you. Like, I mean, I have been on a health journey, a hardcore health journey since 2020. I've lost over 60 pounds and I've pretty much maintained that weight, but I still love French fries. My discernment tells me I can't do French fries all the time. I do, I do like my vegetables as well. So I found balance that works for me. So it really is about finding a balance that works for you, so that way you can move up and out and grow. So I am going to end this with some chakra wisdom from the Power of Chakras deck. And this is specifically about the third chakra, the solar plexus. Okay, we're going to take this card. Self-confidence. I trust myself fully. I will not allow fear or doubt to hold me back from doing what I am here to do. I have confidence, belief, and conviction in my abilities and goals. I welcome questioning by others, as this gives me a chance to clarify my truth, ideas, and philosophies. I trust in a higher power and I am open to new challenges. So that is great. So using discernment is basically saying that you trust yourself, like, in God we trust, right? So speaking of, actually, we're going to trust in Goddess right now and pull a Goddess Oracle card, which is from these two decks that I combined, the African Goddess Rising as well as the Goddess Guidance Oracles. So let's see who wants to give us a message today. Ooh, I cannot show this card on this. This is very explicit, but it is a woman. She is beautiful. I will just so her name is Katesh. She is about sacred lust, and it's number 26. So let me read this. And this is out of the African Goddess Rising Oracle. Katesh, the mistress of the gods, is the Egyptian goddess of sacred sexuality, ecstasy, and fertility. Her two men, yes, are the fertility god Min and Montu, the god of war. Katesh's guidance. You are an erotic creature. You have a divine right to experience sensual ecstasy. It is sacred to give and receive pleasure. Embodiment. You deserve to feel good. It feels good to feel good. So allow yourself to feel good. Lean into your sacred lust. Turn up your own fire and quench your thirst. Dance with pleasure. Your daring to embrace your sensuality will set the world on fire. So the goddess declaration is, it feels good to feel good. And I just want to bridge this. Like, that just definitely creates a bridge to the next word, the next D in this is devotion. Because once you use your discernment and know, and you're making those better choices because that feels good, you become devoted. You become devoted to feeling good. So, lust is not always about sexuality. It could be about sensuality and feeling good. And you don't need sex to be sensual. And that is just like, it's just a lot. Like, and I'm sorry that it kind of just took me by surprise with that, because it is very true. It's very true. I just, feel good. We're moving forward, feeling good. And that's a perfect place to be in the solar, from your solar plexus, because we're moving good. We're moving into the heart next. You want to have a good heart. and that's where we're going. So I will see you next time. Next time, like I said, like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. I love you. We're moving up and out and going forward into a better us. Thank you, and see you next time.